I'm Greg Goodsett. I have the honor of kicking off the broadcast today, and we're here today to celebrate our heritage and the principles that were established by our founding fathers. But it's hard today not to think about other parts of the world where they're in turmoil and conflict. Places where divisions of ethnicity, divisions between religions, make it impossible for people to solve their problems. Of course, we have all those divisions here in the United States. We have rich, poor, Democrats, Republicans, old and young. So we have every religion, every ethnicity. But the genius of our founding fathers was in establishing a system where we can overcome those obstacles. Those democratic principles that are kind of baked into the fabric of our lives, not just from the beginning of our country, but in our own births. And in the end, we all come together as Americans on days just like this. So that's something that we can truly celebrate. Jim, I know a few people, you know some folks. Let's make some phone calls. Maybe we can have a parade.
Let's do it. I just tweeted it out to all of Glenview, and look what happened.
Hey!
They just showed up. It was magical.
It's all the people you know, I'm sure.
No, all the people you know.
Of course, everybody knows you, but why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Jim Shellard. I'm one of the assistant principals at Glenbrook South High School and a longtime resident of Glenview and a very, very proud member of this community. As you had said in your wonderful opening remarks, this community brings it all together. You've got all those ingredients that you talked about, and what's great about the 4th is I think we just celebrate who we all are, and it's a time for us to all come together. Reminds me of a Will Rogers quote, who once said, "It's great to be great, but it's greater to be human." So on this day, we always say, yeah, America's great, it's great. I just hope that everyone takes a pause and looks around them and looks to help out their neighbors and their friends and their family members, and just remembers to be caring and concerned about the others around them today, because it's a special day. It's a special day to remind ourselves of how lucky we are.
And we're especially lucky because I can see right down the street we've got the beginning of the parade. It starts with the bicycle parade.
Yes, and it's led by Officer Mike Meyer, who's the police officer liaison at Glenbrook South High School. This has always been kind of the beginning of the parade. It gets everybody kind of back away from the edges of the street, and they're excited to be here. Hundreds of bikes out today, children, families, there's dogs out there, and they've decorated their bikes. It's a great thing. If you want to be in the parade, you can be in the parade. This bike parade is sponsored by Heinen's Grocery Store, a new member of our community. Hello, Officer Meyer. Since no judging takes place, all the participants get a ribbon, and they're all recognized for their efforts in the parade today. So it's great. Look at all of them. There's Captain America. He's got his shield on his bike.
This portion of the parade is sponsored by Heinen's, but many thanks go out to the other sponsors, Glenview State Bank, Astellas USA, Mariano's, and especially Heinen's for their sponsorship of the bike parade. All entries this year will be judged as they pass the reviewing stand. The categories are Best Musical or Variety.
That's my favorite one, by the way.
Well, but don't ignore the others.
I look forward to that every year.
My favorite's the Novelty Group, the Best Neighborhood Group, Best Youth Group, Best Business Entry, Best Adult Group, Best Community Service, and through the magic of television, you might be seeing the winners as they pass by, listed right underneath on the television screen, but we don't know.
But we will know if we go to the July 4th fireworks tonight. They're announced just prior to the fireworks, so people will know who won those various contests. So a lot of Captain America stuff today. Noticing that. There's the Captain America shield, and once again coming our way.
I think I see everybody in Glenview here today.
I think everyone's here.
Of course, I recognize and know them all.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Sue. Hi, Karen. What I found is if you just wave at people and smile, they'll wave back. It's kind of cool.
I think that's how I met you.
I think it is.
So you gave a quote earlier. I guess we both did homework today because I have a quote as well.
Look at you did more homework than I did. You did more.
My favorite quote from the signing of the Declaration, Alexander Hamilton made a comment, "We must be unanimous. There must be no pulling of different ways. We must all hang together." To which Benjamin Franklin responded, "Yes, we must all hang together, or assuredly we will all hang separately." Oh. He was kind of a smart mouth guy.
And he was dead on.
Yeah,
no pun intended.
I kind of like to hang with him.
Yeah. Another Will Rogers quote comes to mind. I just forgot it.
Did you know that 3 presidents died on July 4th? John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe.
Did they really? Wow. Hey guys, happy 4th! As you look down the sides of the streets, Greg, you can see just it's lined with families and friends.
Well, that's because everybody has the day off.
Oh!
Now, did you know that federal employees didn't get this as a paid holiday until 1938?
I did not know that.
Swelling the ranks of the parade, I'm sure, are all those federal employees.
Wow, 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 wow. I did go to Jewel this morning. It's open. There's people working there. I wonder how they figure that out. There's a straw pole involved somehow. Short straw, you got to work.
Of course, when it comes time to have dinner a little later, I'm very glad that those people are there and working.
Needed that ice. Needed some ice. We got skateboarders out here. Lots of things on wheels. Not just bicycles. I think this is, of all the years we've been doing this, I think this is the longest bike parade. I think there's the most involved in. I wonder if they keep numbers on that, but it's a great one. Look at that. It's still extending all the way down to the end.
Now, the bike parade is open to children ages preschool to 9 years old. I think we might have to check some ages. I see some people who might not qualify in this parade.
Well, I think they're chaperoning. I think chaperoning in air quotes.
Of course, this is all just a long build up to the fireworks show tonight at 7:30 at the Glenview Park Golf Club at 800 Shermer. Those fireworks are also sponsored by Glenview State Bank.
Do you have your spot picked out for the fireworks?
I do. It's
because there's people out there. I think they golf until noon, and then it's just this massive flow of people.
I think there's lots of competition for the parking spots at Springman School.
Yes.
So get there early, get your spot.
Lucky enough to live close enough where I just kind of go out the back door, can see most of them.
Why don't we take this time to thank some of the other parade sponsors? You know, it takes about $70,000 to put on this parade, and all of that funding comes from private citizens and businesses and just good people who want to sponsor the parade. Gold sponsors this year, Mariano's and Estellas, and of course Glenview State Bank is the presenting sponsor. Other sponsors include...
The $1,000 sponsors are ITW, Willow Creek Community Church, North Shore, Edward R. James.
We have $500 sponsors, Ultralit Technologies, Carlson Company Heating and Cooling, Garvey's Office Products, and Shoechuck Insurance.
Also, the Harley-Davidson of Chicago, Grandpas and Cars are also sponsors as well.
Edward and Lee LLC, and of course can't raise $70,000 without a lot of sponsors. So we also have Apt Electronics, Jennings Chevrolet, Jennings VW, the Dairy Bar, Coldwell Banker, Jan Leverance, Glenview Public Library, the Oil Lamp Theater, Gusto Restaurant, Alan Tieker Plumbing and Rodding, Breedeman Family of Dealerships, and HTML Global.
Chuck, guys, how are you, man?
And we are lucky enough to have a guest, a celebrity
we have
in
the one, the only, Chuck Balling, the head of all this. You got all the people in Glenview out here for this. You organized the whole thing all by yourself. It's amazing. How do you do it all?
Well, I'll tell you, there's so many people that are involved. We're, first of all, so fortunate to live in Glenview. And there's literally hundreds of volunteers that are involved with the activities today. Our staff, and I say staff, it's village staff, park district staff, who are working hard.
There's a lot of staff shirts out there.
There's a lot of staff that's involved. And I have to tell you something, Jim. One of our staff members has been involved with the fireworks and the coordination of the fireworks for the past 35 years.
Wow.
And that's Bob Quill. So I'd like to recognize him and show my gratitude to him for all the years that he's been helping put on the festivities. And then also just talk about the 4th of July Commission. And it's made up of so many dedicated volunteers in the community. And I think that they not only do the fundraising, but they're there to support the activities and things like that. So we're really, really fortunate. And of course, the thousands and thousands of people that are out here today.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Well, 35 years, Bob Quill doing that. I know people who come from Deerfield, Highland Park, from communities all around just to see those fireworks because they say they are the best. And that's a great tradition.
They are the best. And I think the other thing that I'm amazed with is that we have the North Shore Concert Band there. And I know there's a lot of people in the community that may not have come out to see them in the past. They just come for the fireworks. But if you haven't been out to see the concert band, it really adds just a real nice addition onto the festivities. And so we're really fortunate. If there's one message I want to say is thank you, Glenview, and all the citizens for all your support of these activities. Really, really, and of course the park board and village board members who put a lot of time into supporting all the different things that take place in Glenview.
Chuck, incredible leadership. Thanks for all your time, your energies, man. Have a great 4th. Okay. Try and find some time to relax
Greg.
today.
All right, take care, guys.
Well, Jim, I heard some sirens. You know what that means, right?
Here it comes. It's coming our way. I'm so excited.
Usually it means I'm parked in the wrong spot, but today I think it means something different.
Usually have those red and blue lights flashing behind you.
Yeah. Again, only when I'm parked in the right. Only when I'm parked in the wrong spot.
Yes. Sorry.
There we go. All right, so the bike parade is over, and that means we're kicking off the parade.
The parade, the 48th annual parade.
And leading off, as always, is the Glenview Police Department. So we welcome you all to the 48th Annual Independence Day Parade. Glenview's parade is presented by the Park District in cooperation with the Village of Glenview. Leading the units that make up our parade are the Glenview police officers, led by Pat Schuster on motorcycle. Our police department has more than 100 uniformed and civilian employees. They deal with crime prevention, criminal investigations, traffic control, animal control, juvenile counseling, social services, and obviously much, much more.
The honor guard directly behind them are members from the Glenview Fire Department. Lieutenant Derek Seltzer, firefighter paramedic Don Poljak, firefighter paramedic Jesse Gallagher, and firefighter paramedic Chayton Howard. Also, Patrick McNamara is part of that group as well. So that's a great, great view as they lead the parade out. Greg, as this goes along, I am going to tweet this out to all my followers, just as highlights as the parade comes by. So if you see the camera come up, smile.
Great. Wow. How do I'm going to have to follow you then so I know what's going on. Right behind the police are the bagpipes and drums of the Emerald Society Chicago. The bagpipes and drums of the Emerald Society was formed in 1982 to play at the funerals of police officers and firefighters killed in the line of duty. They've been in several movies, including Backdraft, The Fugitive, The Package, Stir of Echoes, and The Negotiator.
Enough to have one of the Glenview fire trucks in the parade today. Sometimes they're called away on duty. Thankfully this year they are not, and it's a great vehicle.
Jim, I know from experience how good the firefighters in Glenview are. They had to put out a burning building where I had my office once, and
really?
They did a great job. They're really good at getting in at the fire. They bring lots of water with them, I can tell you that.
We used to do a crash simulation, and they would come out and actually work on a car to extricate victims from the car. So we got to see them up close and personal. They're amazing. It's an amazingly dedicated force.
And here is the parade's presenting sponsor, Glenview State Bank. As Glenview's premier independently owned community bank, they're appropriately right at the head of the parade. They're a long-time presenting sponsor of the parade. The bank was founded in 1921, and they're committed to being a good corporate citizen and neighbor. I can tell you that from experience as well. I used to work for the bank. They made me join the Kiwanis Club. I no longer work for the bank, and it's been about 16 years. I'm still a proud Kiwanian because of the leadership that the bank showed.
That's great.
And approaching is the spot usually reserved for the parade's Grand Marshal, but this year's parade has no Grand Marshal in the traditional sense. Instead, we are honoring all of our local Glenview veterans. We thank them for their service and remember all American servicemen and men and women who today are in harm's way somewhere around the world. With the veterans van is John Crawford, a former village trustee, Laddie Hutar, Walt Adams, Len Beefton, Ralph Mueller, Bud Powell, Mal Smith, and Matt Deutsch. And following them in a red convertible is Commander William Buckley, Vice Commander Lloyd Keene, past Business Person of the Year and Glenview Citizen of the Year in 2011. And if we are going to honor a veteran, I don't think we could find a better person to honor than one that's coming right up behind as Glenview Citizen of the Year.
Yes. And just preceding them, and I'm sorry about that, the American Legion Post 166, parade staple in the unit under M. Sestrahan, American Legion Post 166.
And here comes Bob Anthony, the Civic Award Citizen of the Year.
Bob gets to ride in this car and be recognized for his citizenship. The list of Bob's involvements on behalf of Glenview organizations clubs is a long one. Hi, Lloyd. There's just a few of them. Founding board member and still active board member of the Youth Services of Glenview Northbrook. He's the past and current president of Helping Hands of Glenview, a board member for 34 years for United Way of Glenview Golf, a member of the Optimist Club, president and board member of Our Lady of Perpetual Help School, leader with the Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts and National Eagle Scout Association, and an active member of American Legion Post 166.
Glenview Civic Awards is celebrating its 47th year. They recognize many of the outstanding citizens we have in Glenview, including the Youth of the Year, Charlie Castelli. Other winners were Bonnie Henning, Kristen Stiglitz, Melinda Dragovich, Ginny Hurst, and special committee awards went to Carrie Cummings and Mary Bach. And Jim Oberweis just gave me coupons. All right. Jim Oberweis is running for U.S. Senate. Glad to have him in the parade today. And there's Bob Anthony, the Citizen of the Year.
I know Charlie through Glenbrook South, he is so involved in so many different activities. Habitat for Humanity being one of them, and he's been very involved in our Interact Club, which helps out all throughout our own community. And even with Habitat, they've gone up into Michigan and been helping up in the UP of Michigan, just doing a ton of good work in the community, just spreading the incredible talents that he has with the community at large.
If you happen to have the opportunity to attend the Civic Awards dinner, the Youth of the Year is always the award you look forward to. It's always the best speech.
It is. Oh, it is. Coming here now are the Village of Glenview Board of Trustees on a great float bed truck. Members of the Village Board are Village President Jim Patterson, trustees Scott Britton, Phil White, Mike Jenny, Debbie Carton, Paul Detlefs, and John Hinkamp. Again, hours and hours and hours of work for the benefit of Village of Glenview.
I've seen them in action. You have no idea how much time they have to put in. Not just what we see in front of the camera at board meetings, but behind the scenes. It's never an easy job, and I don't think they get thanked enough, frankly.
No, I agree with you completely. I hear them. I hear them.
Could it
It's
be?
the Marching Titans. They're coming this way.
That's the Glenbrook South High School Marching Band. They're under the direction of Greg Wojcik and Aaron Wojcik. A 170-member band. They performed throughout the country at all the major bowl games. They're the pride of Glenview, and they've traveled internationally, performing in Cardiff, Wales, and London.
I was on that trip, by the way.
Oh, were you?
I was on
Okay,
that
good
Cardiff,
deal.
Wales trip. It was amazing.
Last December, the Marching Titans were featured at the Russell Athletic Bowl in Orlando, Florida.
I'm tweeting right now. Titan Marching Band.
The 2013-2014 drum majors are Bridget Nelson, Joseph Lee, Jack Kramer. The marching instructional staff includes drumline Carson Hooley, David Beckala, Quentin Quinney, Brian Hughey. The color guard is Brittany Noble, Leah Bocci, and James Cork. And the marching techs, Steve Rush, Chris Canzaneri, and consultant Randy Isoda.
You may have seen from the sign out front, they are the National Grammy Signature School. Recently receiving a Grammy Award 4 years ago for their excellent music program. Let's take a listen. Down the street on the other side, those are band parents. It's a zealous group. It's an incredible group. Following right behind them is the national debate champions, debaters, Chris Callahan and Brent Mitchell, along with their coach, Mrs. Tara Tate. They recently competed in Kansas City, Missouri, and won the National Debate Championship. Very, very proud of them and their accomplishments. They battled hundreds of competitors to come away as the top in the entire nation under retiring coach Tara Tate. Congratulations, GBS Debate.
And here comes the Glenview History Center. The History Center used to be known as the Historical Society. They're located at 1121 Waukegan Road. Members and friends of the center are actively engaged in collecting, repairing, cataloging, and displaying artifacts of historical significance. The center is going to host a Civil War encampment over the Labor Day holiday weekend. The public is invited to tour the grounds and talk with reenactors. I think we see some of the reenactors right here performing for the viewing stand. Center is open most Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4. Records in the coach house can be viewed from 1 to 4 p.m. Tuesday afternoons.
Coming up next, Character Counts in Glenview. This float features the essay contest and poster contest winners of Character Counts in Glenview. The group's co-chairs are Mark Walther, who is principal of Hoffman School, and Jim Bream, president of the Glenview Northbrook District 30 School Board. Glenview's is the oldest chapter of Character Counts in the state of Illinois. Did you know that?
I did know that.
It was begun in 1996 by the Glenview Values Project, a diverse group of community leaders that encourage the involvement of individuals, families, and organizations in actively addressing community concerns. The working committee meets once a month to coordinate activities that promote the six pillars of character, which are trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship.
Now, I knew they were the oldest in the state because I'm on that working committee, so I can personally testify. Jim Bream is coming past the reviewing stand. Mark Walther, they do a great job emphasizing elements of character that you just read off to our school children. You can do
All right,
it.
we're here with Village President Jim Patterson. This is a busy day for you, a great day for you. Are there some things that you look forward to, or some things that you are excited about as we approach this 4th of July?
You know, I simply look to see how many people come out. I think it's a measure of partly of the weather,
Yeah,
partly of
great
people
day.
looking forward to fun. You can look at all the kids and how excited they are to get to the fireworks this evening. I mean, it's just great turnout when you see all these people get to see their friends and neighbors out. Just the community turnout is terrific year after year.
You just came off the parade route. You're just fresh off the parade route. How was
a
it?
minute
Was
and a
it
half
well?
ago.
A minute and a half ago. You're out of breath a little bit. We'll give you a chance to just relax a little bit. How did it compare to other years? Did you feel like there's a lot of people out there? Or is
I would tell you that the crowds along the street, I think there are more this year. I don't know what the number is, but my sense was the bike parade.
Oh, that
looked
was
like,
massive. Yeah, we thought with the same thing. It's like they kept coming and coming and coming.
Yeah, so I think that it's if I had to guess, it's probably 10% more than last year.
Yeah.
So, but I think the weather's a little nicer too.
It's gorgeous.
So,
it is gorgeous.
is that you we owe that to?
Oh, absolutely. Greg,
We'll
Greg
take
and
credit.
we'll take full credit for that whenever we can.
So
are you heading to the fireworks tonight?
I do plan to.
right.
Yeah. So my intention is to go to the viewing stand for a while till we get most of the parade through, and then I'll probably walk backwards through the parade route just to talk to more people along the way. So if you can get to people one-on-one, it's a great day, and people are actually, we've had a lot of people that said thank you for things going on in the community. So I think there's a sense of it's pretty smooth. They like a lot of the projects that are going on around town, and so and I think there's a lot of people excited about the stormwater plans.
Yes.
Better said.
Stormwater that won't be coming.
So this is one of the last days of the golf course, as they'll be revising that. So the park district to put 17 acre feet, so a foot of water over 17 acres is what they're going to store temporarily. That's a huge bit of relief. And so when you look at what the park district is doing, and this is the park district event, right? Park district put this on. So the park district's doing a lot of great things for the community, and working together is to help with that stormwater is a significant thing for all of us.
Great. Well, thanks for all your hard work.
Jim,
thank you so much,
nice to
Jim.
see
Thank
you.
you. Good to
Thank
see
you,
you.
Jim.
Enjoy the 4th.
Take care. Yes.
Well, we have our 15th entry in the parade. That's the Optimist Club of Glenview. Their decorated vehicle represents the Optimist Club, which has supported the youth of Glenview for 53 years. The Service Club is a volunteer organization, more than 40 adult men and women motivated by the desire to give back to the community. They're affiliated with Optimist International, and the club has generated hundreds of thousands of dollars to help sponsor sports teams, counseling programs, school clubs, college scholarships, and much more. Their motto is Friend of Youth. That's the Optimist Club.
And right behind them are the Glenview Northbrook Kiwanis. We were just talking about them, weren't we?
Indeed.
Part of the Kiwanis International, a global organization. They're members of every age who are dedicated to, and I quote, serving the children of the world.
So I see lots of people that we know here. There's Karen Paskowitz and Jerry Deutsch of the Optimists, the Kiwanians, Bob Warskow, Kevin Christel, Bob Selgrad, Howie Romanek is out today. What a great crew.
Again, it looks like they're clustering up because I think they're just enjoying the party that's happening on the street called the parade. They're just enjoying all their company. Right behind them is State Representative Laura Fine.
Thank you.
She represents 17th House District in Illinois. Fine formerly was the clerk of Northfield Township and an instructor of the Political Science Department of Northeastern Illinois University. She's a Glenview resident, mother of 2 boys. The 17th House District covers portions of Glenview, Northbrook, Gulf, Morton Grove, Evanston, Skokie, and Wilmette.
Laura is dedicated to the community because she's also a proud Kiwanian. There's Bob Smith. We got a beautiful car, which you could have if you like.
What?
And the car's for sale. Kiwanis will have another car next year. And right behind is Schakowsky for Congress, the 19th entry in the parade. Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky represents the Illinois 9th Congressional District and covers the eastern half of Glenview. A Democrat, Jan has served for 8 terms. She was first elected in 1998 after having served 8 years in the Illinois General Assembly. Jan is a member of the Energy and Commerce Committee, a pretty heavy-hitting committee there.
Yeah, seriously.
She serves on the Subcommittee on Commerce, Manufacturing, and Trade, the Subcommittee on Health, and the Subcommittee on Oversight and Investigations, in addition to the Steering and Policy Committee. She serves in the House Democratic leadership as Chief Deputy Whip, Jan Schakowsky.
Right behind Jan is Daniel Biss for State Senate. State Senator Daniel Biss represents the 9th Senate District in Illinois. He's a former math professor at the University of Chicago and previously served 1 term in the House of Representatives, serving the 17th Illinois House District. The 9th District includes most of Glenview, Gulf, Kenilworth, Northfield, Wilmette, Winnetka, and parts of Evanston, Glencoe, and Morton Grove, Northbrook, and Skokie. Biss continued in a leadership role during the recent General Assembly session.
So they put all the politicians together so we can compare and contrast their different entries in the parade. Right here is Brad Schneider for Congress. Brad Schneider is serving in his first term as U.S. Representative in the 10th Congressional District. Brad is a member of the House Committee on Foreign Affairs. For 20 years, he was a business and management consultant. Believes in community service and included work with the Jewish United Fund, the Chicago Council on Global Affairs, and the Business and Professional People for Public Interest. Brad Schneider. And right on Brad's heels are the Friends of Kathy. Friends of Kathy Miles, I believe, for state representative. Friends of Kathy are supporting Kathy Miles in her bid for election in November to represent the State House District 17. Miles, a Republican, practiced law in Chicago for 25 of her 27 years as an attorney. She's currently the Assistant General Counsel at the Interpublic Group and also an adjunct professor at DePaul University. And there's Kathy Miles.
The Glenview Senior Center, now known as the East Wing, is a longtime participant in our parade with its 27-seat bus. Located at Park Center, the Senior Center offers programming events, trips, and socialization of more than 1,000 members from Glenview and surrounding communities. The Glenview Senior Center strives to provide an environment for senior citizens to share and develop personal interactions through social education and recreational activities, and to present opportunities to contribute their services and talents to a variety of community needs. Again, they're renamed now the East Wing. Sounds very presidential.
It does.
And here they come, the Indian Princesses. Just like the Indian Guide program, the Indian Princess program provides young girls and their dads the chance to spend time together learning, having fun, and serving the community. Back when my daughter was little, I was involved and we went on a camp out together. I think that was the last camp out trip we went on together.
You haven't seen her since?
No, it's just like, I'm not doing that. Sleep on the ground? No.
And right behind are the Arapaho Indian Guides. The purpose of the Indian Guide program is to foster understanding and companionship between father and son. Membership is open to boys age 5 to 12 and their fathers, uncles, or guardians. The Arapaho tribe is part of the Winnipeg Nation, along with 7 other Indian Guide programs. The Guides program consists of monthly meetings in and around Glenview. They meet monthly for father and son activities, dinner, and crafts. In March, the Guides held its 4th annual spaghetti dinner.
Right behind them is Glenview Theater Guild. I just saw this production. It's amazing. Into the Woods is their production this year. And the Glenview Theater Guild produces high-quality, low-cost live theater productions. The Guild performs 2 shows a year, a small cast play in the winter and a larger-scale musical in the summer. And this year's was Into the Woods. Remaining performances are July 5th, 11th, and 12th at 7:30 and July 6th at 2 p.m. Glenbrook South High School. For more information, go to www.gtgonstage.com. Let's take a listen. They're performing. Incredible voices, incredible staging. Go see it. Go see that show. Hi!
All the entries are coming quickly now. Next up is the Glenview Stars Hockey Association. The float features the Glenview Stars Girls Hockey Club. And congratulations to the girls U10 and U12 teams. They won the state championship for a second year in a row, and the U14 girls team that came in second. In the past few years, the league has grown to serve more than 300 children. Great job.
Coming up right behind them, Hackney's Restaurants and the Chicago Celtic Pipe Band. Hackney's is the oldest restaurant in Glenview and brings back the Chicago Celtic Pipe Band to our parade. The business started in the 1920s when Aunt Bebe Hackney served beer and hamburgers on her back porch. It proved so popular that the family opened a restaurant in a remodeled chicken shack on Harms Road. Of course, we all know it as the home of the famous Hackney Burger and its equally famous onion loaf. Although the restaurant's longtime leader, Denny Hepson, passed away in 2010, his widow Liz, their children, Denny Jr., Jim, Ed, and Mary, and their grandchildren are part of the parade. Let's take a listen, and we got some rye bread.
We got bread!
Yay! Would you like some rye?
Maybe if it's in the sun, we can toast it. Here comes the next entry, V at the Glen. This trolley car represents V, a continuing care retirement community in Glenview. They've been here since 2002, so they're a little bit more than 10 years. They've offered distinctive services and amenities, providing residents a lifestyle focused on wellness and vitality to support successful aging. Sign me up.
Dude, put me in, coach. Put me in. I just want to ride in that trolley car. That looks
pretty
fun.
cool.
I know that we have some students at Glenbrook South that go and do improv with the scene at the V, and they have a great time with that. Following up closely behind them is the Cole Children's Museum of Greater Chicago. Located at Patriot Boulevard and Westlake Avenue, it offers 17 hands-on permanent interactive exhibits for children ages the age of birth to 8. Special exhibits now at the museum include Japan in Nature, Spirits of the Season, and Eggs and Chicks. President and CEO is Sheridan Turner.
Sheridan is very active in the community. She serves on the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. That's a volunteer position. That is not part of her work job. She does that to support the community.
It's amazing. We're very, very fortunate to have a resource like Cole's Children's Museum right here in Glenview. When I have friends and family that visit from other states, we always take them to Cole's, and there's always something new there. They have their standard exhibits, but there's always something new there. They're always updating, they're always putting some new things there, something new to discover. The Cole's Children's Museum.
Here comes Dave Creeman with a cart full of flags. I'm not sure if that's an official entry, but way to go. Very patriotic.
Jim Shellard, how are you?
Daniel Biss,
good to see you. We're here with State Senator Daniel Biss. Daniel, thanks for being here today. And July 4th in Glenview is an amazing day. What are your impressions?
Oh, I love it. This is such a fun celebration. The mood in the crowd is always so great. And, you know, you get to watch troops of Boy Scouts and musicians, and it's just a really, really enjoyable holiday every year.
Let me interrupt you guys, and let's get a couple of the passers-by. We have Richard Caspers, a local inventor, and he had his human-powered vehicle. We also have Boy Scout Troop number 69, and it looks like Cub Scout Pack 59 as well.
So again, it's a beautiful day, a lot of people out, and just people having a good time. But what are your plans for today? Are you in some other parades?
Yeah, so I'll be in several more parades. I'm going to jump down off this stage and head over to Skokie for their parade, and then to Evanston from there. That parade actually stages from my front lawn, so that's not too difficult.
Nice.
And each one has its own character. Each one is a lot of fun. But I have to tell you, it's nice to start July 4th in Glenview every year.
Great. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being here today.
Hey, thanks. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's good to see you, my friend.
See you.
See you guys later on.
Okay.
So that was Boy Scout Troop 156 passing by. Scouts from Boy Scout and Cub Scout Pack 156 are riding the old number 12. It's a fire truck that once served the Glenview Naval Air Station.
I was in that interview with Daniel Biss, and I've lost my place. Where are we? There's a parade happening.
If they are in order, we're somewhere around the 36th entry.
36. Oh, thank you.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
big
guess
if,
though. I'm gonna guess that that's Henley. What do you think? Here comes Henley Street. They invite you to revisit your fondest memories of last winter. I don't know that I have a lot of fond memories of last winter, but 2014 float the Solar Polar Vortex. Relive the deep freeze, the snowman, an igloo, and an Arctic transformation of the Glenview Bears statue. Seemed like winter would never end, but hints of summer on the float celebrate the long-awaited return of warm weather. Happy 4th and warmest wishes from your neighbors on Henley. Costello, Dowdy, Hedgecock, Conroy, Hawker, Brenner, Rushkowitz, Smith, Fries, and the Kramer families.
Our 36th entry in the parade is St. David's Nursery School. This decorated vehicle represents St. David's, which strives to provide a warm, nurturing, challenging environment for children ages 2 to 5. Oh, freeze pops, excellent. The director is Rindy Powell, and the school is located at 2410 Glenview Road.
Hi, neighbor. Rindy Powell's my neighbor.
Here we go. Right behind Rindy is St. David's Episcopal Church. They've got 2 antique cars, a 1915 Ford Model T and about 25 marchers. That makes up their parade entry. The church has marched in the parade for 25 years. They're located at Glenview and Shermer Roads. Services at 8 a.m. and 9:30 every Sunday, 7 a.m. Wednesdays, and 9:30 a.m. on Fridays.
Ted! 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 Happy 4th, brother! Nice car, nice wheels. Happy 4th, Ted. Here comes Wagner Farm on this float. Representatives of the Glenview Clovers 4-H Club. The club was started at Wagner Farm in 2002 and today has around 50 members between the ages of 8 and 18. The club meets monthly year-round and members attend workshops, offer community service, and work on projects. This year the fair runs from July 23rd through the 27th. And Clovers will have entries in visual arts, rocketry, cooking, livestock, woodworking, animal science, and photography, just to name a few.
Right behind them,
I love you.
the Knights of Columbus Father John J. Dustman Council. The council was named after its founder, Father John J. Dustman, and they were founded in 1953 as a Catholic fraternal organization.
They were here with Alec and Brian from the Glenview Stars. Guys, you had a great year, I heard. Tell me a little bit about your year.
We were doing really good in the season, and we scored a lot of goals and stuff.
Okay. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, everything was great. We passed a lot, we shot.
Great. Hey, you guys, good luck in the upcoming season. We're going to get back to the parade. Thanks for being here. All right, go fight, win.
In front of the reviewing stand, the Glenview Titan Aquatic Club, a competitive swim team run through the Glenview Park District. I see Program Supervisor Jen Cuff. There's more than 170 swimmers from Glenview area that take part in the year-round competitive swim club.
Helping Hands of Glenview was founded in 1988 as a local nonprofit service organization with the goal of assisting Glenview elderly. It provides transportation for appointments, sponsors, an annual yard cleanup, and occasionally provides financial assistance for specific needs. Hello! Volunteer drivers are always wanted. Call 847-729-8181 or visit the website at helpinghandsglenview.org.
Here comes the Navy League Glenview Council, assisted by the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary. The Navy League is one of our many local military support groups. The Glenview Council was chartered in 1960. Its mission is to support the men and women of the sea services, the Navy, the Marines, and Coast Guard.
It's interesting, Greg, if you look down the parade route now, we're about 12 people deep. It started about 2 or 3 layers. I think people are coming back down here to see the end because they liked it so much the first time. That's the great thing about a parade.
Or they
watch it over and over again.
They came to watch us, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure. Hello, good people. I don't think that's true.
No, probably not. Would you? I don't think so, yeah. I see something interesting coming up here.
Oh. It is one of the perennials, one of the favorites, Glen Oak Acres. What has the Glen Oak Acres neighborhood put together for this year's? That's what I always ask. The Voluntary Neighborhood Association, representing 540 homes, has participated in the parade for the last decade. Adults and children spend hours building the neighborhood float. This year's float, the neighborhood's 10th, has the uplifting theme, Everything's Ducky in the Acres. Oh, there's water going. Giant yellow rubber ducky splashes playfully around in a 16-foot-long custom-built clawfoot bathtub, complete with floating bubbles and an oversized shower that is keeping parade watchers cool.
Bubbles?
Bubbles? Behind the float is the Glen Oak Acres duck wagon carrying live Pekin ducks, declaring Glen Oak Acres has their ducks in a row. The youngest residents of the neighborhood are performing a synchronized hip-hop dance number to the tune of Pharrell Williams' hit song, Happy. The group's Bring Up the Rear is clad in white t-shirts and blowing bubbles, passing out treats and sounding their own duck calls. They've gone all out. They've gone all out. Let's watch. Let's watch and listen.
They used all the duck puns in their write-up here. We've got
That's Ducky. It's just Ducky. They didn't use that one.
Bunch of quacks.
Oh.
I'm sure they'll let that one just roll down the back of their necks.
I wonder who they bill this to.
Oh, I'm done.
Your turn.
I'm done.
That's quite a workout. First of all, I couldn't dance it. Second of all, I'd be lying on the ground.
That's why we have sitting jobs.
I like the desk job. Look at that, they do. They've got live ducks coming up behind the float. That's awesome.
Strong contender for a prize this year.
I don't know. Hanking's got their work cut out, I think. Uh-oh, watch your stuff. You're about to get wet. Hello! Almost got wet there, Greg. You almost got wet.
Some years it would have been great. Well, I don't know how you follow that, but Rainier Concrete has the job. For 15 years, a vehicle from Rainier Concrete has participated in the parade. The concrete contractor, easy for me to say, has been in Glenview for some 50 years.
We're here with a random guest that's joined us from the parade route itself, just watching the parade.
But your camera's not broken.
What is your name?
It's Ed Scheller.
This is my twin brother. He's traveled all the way from Atlanta to see this parade. You've attended this parade for a number of years. What do you think about this year?
That was a great year. The weather's perfect. Got a nice little breeze going. No humidity. Great day for a parade.
Great. Thanks a lot. I hear Mom calling. Ed! Hold on, Ed. We got the Family Video and Marco's Pizza's coming in here right now. Family Video calls itself the largest movie and game retail chain in the U.S. The chain operates more than 780 stores in 19 states and Canada. Family Video recently launched a unique partnership with Marco's Pizza, which combines a renting movie and enjoying fresh pizza in one location. That's at 3222 Glenview Road. Marco's Pizza was founded by Pat Giamarco in 1978 in Toledo, Ohio, and today there are more than 340 franchise and company managed stores in 29 states, Panama, and the Bahamas.
And we're listening to Razzmatazz. Razzmatazz plays a wide range of rootsy, exuberant American popular music, swing, Tin Pan Alley, Dixieland, bluegrass, 50s rock, and more. The band is based in Evanston and played their first gig back in 2001.
Right behind them, Mr. Floor Companies. This decorated vehicle represents Mr. Floor Kitchen and Bath of Skokie, which calls itself the leading hardwood flooring company in Chicago. Carries wood floors, laminate flooring, cork flooring, bamboo flooring. It also provides ceramic tile floors, porcelain tile floors, carpeting, and decorative polymer finishings. We're back with Ed Schellard.
Hello.
Okay, we got to get back to the parade. It's going fast and furious, so go enjoy the parade, and we'll see you afterwards. Okay, thanks.
Next up, the Big Blue Aquatics. This is the first year we're seeing Big Blue. The swimming school aims to provide all of its swim team members and their parents with the most enjoyable swimming experience possible. Head coach Mark Johnson enjoyed a 19-year swimming career competing for Auburn University's NCAA Division I national championship teams.
Glenview's newest hardware store is participating in its very first July 4th parade and hope it to be many, many more to come. Glenview True Value offers unique outdoor living products, grills and rental equipment for parties and projects, and more at its West Glenview location, 3222 Glenview Road. The owner is Mike Levitto and vice president is Jim Olson. They're off to a good start. Have you been in the store yet?
I have actually. It's very nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there.
It was a hardware store many years ago, and now it's a hardware store
come back again.
The 51st entry in the parade is a longtime member of the parade, been here for many years, the Illinois Right to Life Committee. This red, white, and blue float by the Illinois Right to Life Committee has been in the parade actually for 40 years and is sponsored by the Respect Life Committee of St. Catherine Labouré Church. The committee, founded in 1968, is a volunteer, not-for-profit educational organization. Its Department of Special Events began, and the Students United for Life began in Glenview in 1972. And here come the Bolivia Troop Dancers. It's the 10th year of their being in our parade. The folk dance being performed during our parade today is Tobas, a folk dance from Chaco, Bolivia. It speaks to the ancient past of Bolivia. It has roots in a time when the Incas were the prominent force in the area.
We've got two Cub Scouts that just joined us from Pack 156, Christopher and Peter. What do you think? Was it fun walking in the parade?
Yes!
Yes?
A ton!
Yeah? Tell me about something you saw in the parade that you liked.
I saw something that I really liked was seeing some friends.
Seeing some friends? What about you, Christopher?
I saw some people having a really fun time.
Cool! Well, take a look. This is the best view of the entire parade. watch these Bolivian dancers with me, all right? We'll do a little color commentary. Do you think those masks look a little scary?
No, not really.
No?
They look a little weird.
They look a little weird. They do, don't they? That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it is. I wonder what tribe they're from.
I don't know. They're from a different country. They're from Bolivia.
Outside the U.S.?
No, it's outside of the U.S. They're not even from the country, right? That's how great this parade is. People come from all over the world to be in this parade.
Wow.
All right, guys, thanks for being here, man. Enjoy. Christopher, Peter, thanks, man. We'll see you guys around, okay? Thanks, see you guys.
Next up, the Little Gym of Glenview.
Ah.
Little Gym is a gymnastics, fitness, and sports development program. They offer classes for children aged 4 months to 12 years. They've been located on the Glen for almost 15 years. It's the second year they've participated in the parade.
Right behind them, Citizens for Rauner, part of the parade. The group supports Republican Bruce Rauner, who's running for governor in the November elections. Born in Chicago, raised in Deerfield, Rauner graduated with a degree in economics from Dartmouth College and earned an MBA from Harvard. He returned to Illinois in 1981 and was chairman of the private equity firm Golder Thomas Cressy, now called GTCR, until his retirement in 2012. He lives in Winnetka with his wife and his family.
Trailing right behind, I see posters for Bob Dole. I bet you he's here in the parade as well, following right behind the Rauner entry.
We have with us a special guest, Mrs. Stevie Marks. Hi, welcome to the Glenview Parade.
I'm so glad to be here.
Now, Stevie, I know for years you've directed the variety show at Glenbrook South and the musical, and you worked in the music department, and this year you retired.
I did, from choral directing, but I still get to direct the variety show every February.
And we're going to do this live right now. We're going to tell you what the theme is for the 2015 variety show right now in front of all of Glenview. So, Mrs. Marks, what is the theme going to be?
The theme is going to be Shellard. Shellard, the
No,
variety
it's
show.
not. No, it's not. No,
How about,
no, no.
a great one? A great one is TBA. That's
TBA, yes.
TBA.
We haven't decided yet, but it's
No.
coming. Thanks for coming. You come every year to the parade.
I
It's
do.
great to see you.
It's great to
to
be
see
here.
you. You add so much to Glenview. Thanks for being a part of our
Glenview's
community.
a great community.
As
Thanks
I
for
spit on
having
you.
me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Marks.
And here we have the entry from College Nannies and Tutors. I see Charlie Horowitz, I see Laura Horowitz. College Nannies and Tutors seeks to build stronger families here in Glenview and throughout the Chicagoland area.
Berkshire Hathaway, Koenig, and Rubloff. The name may be new, but the real estate company has been serving Glenview since 1961. This float features Berkshire Hathaway, Koenig, and Rubloff. The company was originally founded by longtime Glenview residents, community contributors, Ed and Norma Koenig, sold last year to Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway.
Molly Maid of Mount Prospect and Elk Grove Village is up next. This is their very first time they've been in the Glenview 4th Parade. They provide cleaning services, and they will not be picking up after the parade, I think, today. But if you need them to come and help you with your home, that's exactly what they do. They're celebrating their 30th year anniversary, helping Glenview and surrounding communities to declutter their homes.
We've got a little gap here, and guess who we have right here in the studio? Nancy Furfer, former village president and just an alumni all-star, great person all around.
You're
It's
too
so
kind.
good to see you.
Nice to see you, and boy, what a spectacular day. And honoring our veterans, what could be more appropriate on this spectacular day?
Yeah, it was cool to have that as the major feature of the beginning of this parade. So,
Absolutely.
what do you love the most about July 4th in Glenview?
Oh, I love the day, everything about it. Between the parade, all the parties, and then the fireworks.
Oh,
The
I'm
best
so excited.
around.
Oh, the best round. We have
Yeah.
we have people from Deerfield, Highland Park at our house, and my brother flew in from Atlanta just to see the
I
fireworks.
want you to know we saw the train come in from the city and people got off to come to the parade. I don't know where they were coming from, but they came. It's great.
Well, they're all here. You've helped build an incredible village here. Thank you for all your time and energy.
Thank you, and I still love it, and I will never leave this village. It's great.
Thanks,
you.
Nancy. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
day.
Bye.
Folks, this is the entry I was looking for in the parade. It's the first time they're mimes on a mission. I think they've replaced the pirates as the most interesting concept entry in the parade. Mimes on a Mission has been around for about 16 years. First time in our parade consists of youth from 3 churches that perform mimes to Christian music. At least they're on a mission. I never really knew what the pirates were all about.
Yeah, I wasn't either, no. We've got Noon Rotary Club of Glenview behind them, but we're going to take a quick back look over here because the mimes are performing right now. Let's take a quick back look. I can't hear what they're saying. Oh, sorry, that was a bad joke.
I'm going to mime my response.
On television, remember.
Right. So behind the mimes is the Noon Rotary Club of Glenview. Glenview Rotary Noon is represented by a baby blue 1976 Cadillac Eldorado convertible. Riding in it are the club's president, Patrick Dalton, past president, Mike Mazzeri. The Rotary Noon Club is celebrating its 70th anniversary this year. Members meet at Hackney's on Lake every Tuesday at 12:15. Amongst the club's many contributions, providing winter coats for kids in the community. They've given away about 700 coats in the past 3 years. They also support the food pantry, scouting, and efforts to end polio around the world.
All right, coming up is Take2Children'sTheater.com, new to our parade this year. Take Two Children's Theater, theater for children performed by children ages 5 to 15. The director is Alish Potter. The manager is Annie Newman. The group believes that different ages can work together to create a high-quality theater production. In addition to plays, it offers dance and drama classes, and all shows and classes are held at the Glenview United Methodist Church.
And I see a couple people I know in that entry. It's Austin and Tyler Hurst, as well as Mike and John Potter, all in their Uncle Sam hats. That's Take Two Children's Theater. Jim, we're about 3/4 of the way through the parade, but next up, the turn is for St. Catherine Labouré School. The float represents St. Catherine Labouré School, which holds classes for kindergarten through 8th grades. The school and church celebrated its 50th Jubilee year in 2010. The principal is Patricia Wackenhut, who came from Jefferson City, Missouri, and has 36 years experience as a teacher and administrator. Let's watch them.
That's members of Glenview's AYSO passing out mini soccer balls and tattoos, led by Regional Commissioner Lee Remen. American Youth Soccer Organization, hey! Better known as AYSO, is the leader in establishing groundbreaking youth soccer programs in the United States. Glenview AYSO is Region 362, and this year more than 1,200 players, ages 4 through 17 from Glenview and surrounding areas have registered to play, assisted by more than 200 volunteers, making it the largest soccer league around. By the way, registration for the fall 2014, spring 2015 is going on through Sunday, July 11th. Applications received after July 11th will be waitlisted, and the child placed on a team only if roster spots open. Thank you. Thank you. Get more details online at glenview.ayso.org.
And here's the Polonia Ensemble Folk Dance. This is the 7th year for Polonia Polish Folk Dance Ensemble that they've been in our parade.
Look, they got a horse.
That's great. You don't even have to pick up after that horse.
No, I know.
Easy parade. Polonia
not.
is the official dance ensemble of PRCUA, the oldest and one of the largest Polish-American fraternal organizations in America, and they've been working to preserve and promote Polish culture in the United States and abroad for more than 25 years. The ensemble was founded in 1984 under the artistic direction of internationally known choreographer Selina Roznowska and her daughter Anna Krasinski.
Wow, they're very good. BurgerFi is new to Glenview and new to the 4th of July parade. Each BurgerFi restaurant is built according to environmentally sustainable best practices, which include using earth-friendly elements. The restaurant maintains a strict recycling program to oil, cardboard, bottles, and cans, and focuses on an all-natural, vegetarian-fed beef with no hormones or antibiotics. The menu includes items like the Wagyu Kobe beef hot dogs, gourmet toppings, desserts, and craft beer and wine. It's located at 1735 Milwaukee Avenue.
And looking pretty in pink is Innovative Indulgences. This is the first parade appearance for Innovative Indulgences. They're an up-and-coming cookie company specializing in unique cookie concepts. Lucky parade goers are getting to sample some of its delicious product. Owner Joe Lamondi is in the decorated vehicle. So between Hackney's and BurgerFi and Innovative Indulgences, I'm getting hungry.
I am starving. I am starving. We're staring at this rye bread.
Some food.
Clem's Cleaning and Restoration Services has been in business for 35 years. The family-owned and operated firm is based in Elk Grove Village. That's our entry number 66. It provides residential and commercial furniture and carpet cleaning services, as well as janitorial and maintenance services for condominium complexes. Driving the van is Dick Luth and his wife, Barbara. Walkers are Peter Luth Wosick, Kelly Jake, Ryan, and Shanna. Clem's Cleaning Service since 1979. We're here with MJ Colson. MJ, this has been an incredible day so far. I know it's the beginning of a long day for you, but what are your thoughts today so far?
Well, first of all, it's a spectacular crowd that we have out here. How wonderful that the community has turned out, as they always do, for this parade. And you look at the different groups that are here. We've got music, we've got dancers, we've got scouts that are here, sports groups. It just speaks to the diversity of our community and the talent.
Yeah. Again, as we get the Jesse White Tumblers are coming our way, coming currently. Incredible numbers. We've watched the crowd build. We've been up here since about 10:30 this morning. Yeah. It just keeps building and more people coming in. What are you looking forward to for the rest of the day for you?
Well, one of the things we're thrilled about in my family is our son and his girlfriend came in from New York City. And he hasn't been at this parade for a number of years and is just thrilled to see the Americana that we have here every year and being able to do this. So spending family time, and then of course the fireworks tonight on the golf course. And that'll be beautiful with the orchestra playing and enjoying that as well.
Great. Well, thanks for all that you do, and thanks for throwing a great parade.
Thank you, Jim. Always
thanks,
good
MJ. Good to see you. Bye-bye.
So we're in for a treat now. We've been watching the Jesse White Tumblers. Jesse White Tumbling Team was created in 1959 to provide a positive alternative for inner city kids. Team members must stay away from gangs, drugs, alcohol, stay in school, and maintain a minimum C average. Let's watch. This is my favorite part of the parade.
They're grabbing people from the crowd right now.
I just don't want to be at the end of the line.
A couple of Robin Crest members. Whoa! Greg, they're asking you to do the next jump.
Yeah, I could probably do that. I don't think we'll test it. Big finish.
Oh my goodness. Wow. And the nickname Superman, I think, is appropriate. Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. One of my favorites every year, Greg. One of my favorites every year. Here comes the players and coaches of the Glenview Titans Fast Pitch League, which gives girls ages 8 to 16 in the community a chance to play in league and tournament play as a competitive, fun, and rewarding experience. The organization has been around since 1982. It's run by a largely volunteer board of directors. The goal is to ensure an environment that is safe, fosters the opportunity to have fun, build character, learn and practice sportsmanship, and develop skills for pursuing healthy, ethical, and responsible adult lives. Tryouts are August 9th and 10th and September 6th and 7th for the 2014-15 season. More information is available on the website at gtfa.org. The developmental team for beginners 9 and younger is also available. Joe Albrecht is this year's board president, and Dio Vega is the vice president.
Approaching the reviewing stand, it's the Chesterton High School Trojan Guard Marching Band. They've been a crowd favorite here for decades. The band is the recipient of many marching band invitational titles and awards throughout the Midwest. They are proud to claim the title of 3-time Grand Champion of Tampa, Florida's National Outback Bowl Music Festival, placing first in the areas of field show, parade concert, and jazz performance. Let's watch them and find out why. The Trojan Guard is composed of 110 members, 61 winds and brass, 17 percussion, 31 color guard, 1 drum major. They're currently under the direction of Michael Scheiber with the assistance of Vincent Arisi.
Little Legends Soccer Academy offers kids ages 18 months to 8 years old the opportunity to learn and play the world's most popular sport from the world's most popular trainers. Little Legends Soccer Academy teaches the fundamentals of youth soccer with a special focus on having fun, being active, and making friends. Have you been following the World Cup? Have you gotten into the World Cup craze?
Have a little bit,
I have
yes.
too. It's been amazing.
Someday I will understand soccer rules.
Well, there's offsides and there's out of bounds. That's all you need to know.
I know that much. I just don't know what any of those are. I know what the words mean. I'm just not sure in soccer what they mean.
Patriotically decorated cab that just went by is the American Taxi Dispatch Incorporated. It's been serving Glenview with low flat rates to and from O'Hare Midway in the Loop since 1976.
Currently listening to the new generation Fancy Drill Team, the performance and art ensemble from Chicago.
Let's watch and listen. Glenview Community Church, often known for their phrase, wherever you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. Find out more information from gcc.org. They have an extensive music program as well as youth education program. Glenview Community Church, right in the heart of Glenview.
Jim, we're coming up on the end of the parade.
Oh no, say that's not true.
Well, again, maybe if we called somebody, we can extend this. Let's just do it all over again.
No, I talked to some of them.
Okay,
they're circling back. They're coming back. They're going to do it again.
Yeah, well, we're not done yet. The 74th entry in the parade, the Elite Striders Drill Team and Drum Corps. Through culturally appropriate community-based service, the Elite Striders nurtures the lives of at-risk youth in Lake County, Illinois.
A rogue entry. Rogue entry. It's not listed on our charts. So, you see the word rhythm on their shirts?
Maybe the pirates just took off their pirate uniforms and
become drummers. This is River City Rhythm. River City Rhythm. River City Rhythm is located near that great river. Near the city, I believe. Near the city.
I don't think they crashed the parade. They just wanted to show off and be last.
They were great.
They had to travel all the way from Champlin, Minnesota, so we'll give them a break.
Got it.
But I believe they are the last.
I think they are the last, and it's starting to break
sad.
up. Families connecting, heading off to get ready for the fireworks, have some picnics.
Of course, we'd
gonna be
like
it's
to
gonna be a
let's
great
extend
day.
a challenge to all of Glenview. We need a couple more entries here, a couple more people to contest for the prizes, and you got approximately 364 days to get ready for next
That's
year.
right. It's a good time. It's a great time, and you can win prizes. What's more fun than that?
A little barbecue, some nice sunny weather. You can't beat 4th of July.
It's great. Well, Greg, as always, it's been a pleasure.
My pleasure.
Thanks for letting me be part of this.
See you next year.
We'll see you next year. See you next year, Glenview.
We take the whole year off between
Yes, we
now
do.
and the next parade.
Actually, just sit
so.
here and wait for the next parade. If we wait here long enough, maybe it'll come back.
Sounds good. Maybe we can call up and have something delivered.
Or they're chasing us out. I think they want us gone.
Yeah, don't blame them.
All right, signing off. Have a great 4th of July, Glenview.
See you all next year.